Welcome to another Spooky Streams 2020. It has been requested that I play Carrion, and this is the most suitable time of the year to play it, seeing as it is a horror game. Just wait until the game stops crashing, which it has now done, so I can jump in. Hopefully, I've got everything set up properly. Yes, that'll do. That'll do. Everything's working. That's what I like to see. Change user. Not necessary. Thanks. Options. Controls. Gamepad controls monster. Left stick. Right stick. Right stick. Grab items. Use activate. Offensive skill. Defensive skill. I'm sure it will teach me these as I play. I like that these are PlayStation button icons on an Xbox store download, which is fascinating. Audio. Decompress samples on startup. Full screen on. Okay. Everything should just work as is. I'm not sure what the volume level is going to be like, so... Oh. Oh, this is cool. Oh, wow. Okay, I like this already. Yes, I'm playing it on Game Pass for PC. I'm just loving the way this creature controls. Like, it's just so satisfying. Oh, oh, this is sweet. Oh, this is very sweet. Speaking of very sweet. No, I'm not doing any more Halloween candy today. That would be a bad idea. But what I do have is another bad idea. Behold. They still make Cherry B. Don't mind if I do. Ah, yes. An 11.5% volume. Oh, look over there. An 11.5 volume cherry wine. Oh! Oh! And then pull him in. Ooh, lovely. Sweet. She's my cherry wine. Tastes so good, gets me drunk all the time. Sweet cherry wine. Fine cherry wine. Do. Yes, if I'm going to make any more jokes like that, I'm going to need a warrant. Because they did the original song. You know what? It's a shit joke anyway. Yum, 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 yum. Om nom 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 nom. Ah, I even puke a little. This is amazing. And... Om nom 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 nom. This is so gorgeously gratuitous. Wow, I've already grown so much. Oh yeah, PlayStation buttons. Okay. Johnny knew that it would be a game that I would be interested in, right? This is so cool. Spread biomass. Oh. Ooh. Did Johnny make this game? I don't think so. Evil version of Katamari Damacy. Implying that Katamari Damacy, you're not playing as the bad guys. Whoa, this is so cool. This is almost like a Metroidvania. I can't get through there. So how's everyone doing? Sushi, I saw... Oh, I can't alt-tab out. Saw Sushi, Soy Bomb, Draven, Johnny. There was Inuyuki Hakusho, I believe, as well. How are folks doing on this Saturday? Is it still? It's still Saturday, isn't it? I'm making my way through the weekend. It won't be long before I'm enjoying the sweet embrace of VR. Caution, unprotected mine shafts. Like that bothers me. Doing the same as Soy, trying to forget work. Well, you're the ones who brought it up. Well, that's because you mentioned it. Military junkyard. Oh, this gets crazier and crazier. Order, shoot everything that moves and does not appear human. Well, that's me screwed. Yum, 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 yum. Tasty. Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Pikmin. I never understood Pikmin. To be fair, I've never attempted to play Pikmin. I did enjoy the Pikmin game in Nintendo Land, for what it's worth. But I know it's nothing like actual Pikmin. Om nom nom. Oh, better not waste the legs. They're the best part. Oh, better not waste that torso. Tasty. Yeah, my Wii U's hacked, but I mean, I haven't played around with my Wii U since... Well, basically, do you remember the epic Dumpster Bear stream? God, how long was that ago? Like 3 years? That was the last time I played the Wii U. Was for epic Dumpster Bear. Nintendo got caught with their genitalia in the cookie jar, and then they wondered why everyone was upset. All that mattered to me on the Wii U was getting a launcher program so I could play my one Japanese Wii U import. Once I did that, I didn't really care much after that. It was too easy to get Wii U games. The tools to get Wii U games were practically... Because the games can be extracted straight from Nintendo's servers, the Wii U itself is so very easy to hack and get games on. The ease of it kind of bored me. This is gonna sound maybe a bit silly, but part of the appeal for hacking is... to hack systems that are challenging. And the Wii U just isn't a challenge. What are we talking about? Sith brought up hacking a Wii U to run games presumably illegally. That Sith. But honestly, the Wii U is boring to hack. Like, the same as the Wii. It's just click, done. You know? It's so dead easy. I like things that are more challenging. Oh, the stretchiness of this is so good. Can't remember if ERB has played Carrion before. I've never played this before. This is my very first time playing this game. And I must say, I like this a lot so far. It's very nice. I put a lot of effort into the thumbnail. The thumbnail was like 40 minutes of work last night. I'm very pleased with how it turned out. This kind of reminds me of Happy Wheels. Like, you're gonna hate me saying that. Was someone spoiling something in the chat? I can't even see it. You can draw. Are you an artist, bro? I can draw. I wouldn't consider myself an artist, no. An artist is someone who, I guess, makes money from their drawings. I'm not such a person. I appreciate that, Tack. I absolutely do. I want to go into this as blind as possible. Oh, the anticipation is building! No, I'll have him later. Why would I need to retrieve my biomass? Hazardous waste to landfill? My favorite. Can't do much there, though. Yeah, I realised that I saved there, but it says retrieve biomass. I just wondered what it meant by retrieve. Like, get rid of the biomass from there. Oh, healing, right, okay, I see. That makes sense. It could say save and heal. But okay, I get it now, yes. Retrieving health from that biomass. Not retrieving the entire biomass. Right, got it. It all makes sense now. Oh, do I get to play as people too? That's not as fun. Kind of reminds me of like Flashback and Out of This World a little. Because of the rotoscoping. Did anyone have ever met a game developer in person? I went to college with a few people that have gone on to be game devs, that have gone on to make games or work with game companies. I went to college with a successful YouTuber who's got something like 30,000 views and pulls in 1,000 views a video. 30,000 subs. Pulls in over 1,000 views a video. I know really successful people, but I'm not really successful myself. I fully accept that that's just how it be sometimes. Aren't you a successful YouTuber? In my description I say I'm famous. If you have to say something, it's not true. Blow it up, 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 rawhide. I say you're underrated. I'm overlooked and underrated. I'm serrated. I went to college with a guy who worked on a famous Half-Life mod that you might know called Cry of Fear, which was played by several YouTubers, including PewDiePie back in the day. He went on to work at DICE. I've known some very talented people who have had some great success. And I fully accept that we can't always be the big thing that's in. The big thing that's it. I feel like I had my chance with the Hideki Naganuma videos, honestly. Documentary content is what YouTube likes the most. Maybe I could make something out of documentary content. I've explained before my interest in making some documentary videos on sort of lesser known artists, musicians, samples they use, their career. I don't know if it's really the content for this channel. And then, of course, there's Real Asia, which I'd like to think I haven't given up on. I'd like to think that. Minami Momochi's a possibility, I guess. I'm not sure how much of a music career Minami Momochi has had outside of that one song, which I featured on the SushiBites. To be fair, the SushiBites episode on Minami Momochi was as surface level as a video can get. If I did some research, I could probably find a lot more out, but I'm thinking more like documentary content along the lines of outfits like the Caramella Girls. I think a Caramella Girls documentary would do really well, considering, you know, there are people who are at the 1920 age now for whom Caramella Girls, Caramel Dancing might have been the first internet meme that they ever discovered, you know, when they were 10 or whatever. So there could be a lot of nostalgia value in it. And Caramel Dancing keeps cropping up. There's a meme at the moment where the person is locked inside their house and they've got a Caramel Dancing rave going on. It never stops being relevant, that song. It never stops being relevant. Like a history on who the Caramella Girls are, how they started out, you know, that they were originally a band called Caramel, and what Caramel have done. You know, the big breakout hit that was the song, the meme, the culture. I imagine the documentary starting out with clips from the hundreds of parodies and covers of the song on the internet. And the voiceover is like, you may have heard this song before. This song is called Caramel Dancing. Documentary voice. Some lights can be smashed. Not the ones in the wall. I've known about the ones that are hanging. I can smash those pretty easy. Just by running into them. Like those. Like that. I'm all about smashing lights. I just came off of a playthrough of The Darkness. I'm all about smashing lights right now. I'm not sure how I feel about Silent Hill Downpour one stream in. I can't eat that guy. They got their best guys in pretty quick. It would help for me to be making documentary content that is on subjects that I'm into. There'd be no point in me making a documentary about a subject that I know nothing about or care nothing about. The reason why those two Hideki Naganuma videos were such big successes, not just because YouTube favors documentary content, as I've said. It's because I was talking about something that I was genuinely interested in. And I'm happy to put the research in when I'm talking about something I'm interested in. Damage vent covers and wooden walls. Oh, finally. And of course, Real Asia is one element short of documentary content anyway. I've always wanted to have a more professional look and feel to the Real Asia content. That's why it has a professional style intro and background, and the presentation is, you know, more of an attempt is put into a consistent presentation. The channels that there's a saying that you should make the content that you watch. What's the content that I watch? I watch re-res. Oh well, it's not looking good for me then, is it? Well, if there's a second lockdown, or touch wood, I haven't yet. If I catch the coronavirus, this time I would definitely actually endeavor to watch more movies. Not that I didn't endeavor to watch lots of movies during lockdown. I got through quite a lot of Disney Plus films. Nothing nearby, huh? Okay. If I catch the Ekombokum, I hope I don't. If I catch the Ekombokum, then, you know, I'll have to find things to do for a while. Sith, we all know your horrible and very wrong opinions on the virus, but that you are allowed to have. I just hope to God it doesn't affect you or anybody in your life, because you'll soon be singing a different tune about it. I have to hold it right. Okay, hold it down. Right, I can't eat these. Oh, these are innocent people. Oh, they're the best kind. All dead. I love how empowered this game makes me feel. It's like Loco Roco with murder. Just expecting the funky J-pop to come in. Can't go that way. This has some really satisfying IK. It's just gorgeous. The animations are all real-time and they are lovely. I fully understand what you're getting at. But I would also argue that to fully ignore safety and to fully ignore security is pretty silly too. No one's saying, oh, you have to lock yourself indoors 24 hours a day, never see a single person. Dude, nothing would get done. The already fucked economy would be more fucked. Protect the people who need protection. The people who don't need protection, let them get out there and keep everything going. If you honestly thought I was the kind of person who said, oh, you know, stay indoors, don't do anything, do you think I would be working a 36-hour week next week? Having to speak to people who refuse to wear masks, people who refuse to follow the guidelines and legislation because they don't want to wear a mask. They would much rather put people at risk. The kind of people that I have to, you know, put on a smiley face and speak to. I know full well the importance of risk and reward. Yes, I do. Many people who died so that we could have the rights that we have right now. Masks are a distraction. Really? Oh, last time I checked, it was about keeping people safe, but... you know, I guess it's a distraction. Why do I want to deposit biomass? Oh. I think I see. I probably need to put about 3 of these in here. Or not. Ah! Yes. I can only use the web if I'm half. Tsukushima. What's Tsukushima? Do you mean Ghost of Tsushima? I don't know, I was trying to work out if it was another, if it was another off-color joke. It is a beautiful looking game. The unfortunate thing is it's not much of a horror game. So I can't play it for this month. I feel like Tsushima's going to end up being one of those games that I buy and I don't play. Same goes for Spider-Man. PS4 Spider-Man. Yeah, I've got Tsushima. I bought it shortly after it came out. Full price. In fact, I may even be able to put my hands on it. If I'm right, yeah, it never got further than here. It never got further than my desk. Baby Metal t-shirt. It never got further than my desk. There it is. But, you know, I just don't think I'll ever get around to it. Yeah, $54.99 I think this was. Bought it. Didn't get around to it. Not yet, anyway. Still in its cellophane wrapping. Oh, don't call it Breath of the Wild for PS4. I won't fucking play it. Breath of the Wild is garbage! Oh. I'm one of those unpopular people. How dare you say that about Breath of the Wild? What? How dare I say what people are still thinking? What people are thinking about it? Yeah, it's still in the cellophane. I just might not get around to it. Because it's open world, maybe there's crafting. Hopefully there's not crafting. Hopefully there's not weapon degradation. Oh god, don't tell me there's cooking meals to withstand extreme hot or cold. It really does feel like that. It really does feel like your equipment breaks just because you look at it funny. Oh, that was satisfying. Paper Mario. I would love to try Paper Mario. I didn't buy that one. I thought about it. I looked at it. I didn't get it. What did I get? I got fucking Super Mario 3D All-Stars. 3 games I've already played before. None of them at their best in this collection. I honestly might trade 3D All-Stars in. I don't know. Yeah, I bought it. The emulation's not great. I'm not even sure why I bought it. Fear of missing out, maybe. Nobody likes to miss out. Sunshine, yeah. Sunshine was the one that made me want the collection, and then so far I haven't even touched Sunshine. I booted up Mario 64 and got about 11 or 12 stars. The flying controls are botched in All Stars. And then I gave Galaxy a go, and I got as far as Gusty at Galaxy and stopped. Game will let me do that. Okay, wow. Ah, because I'm supposed to. Okay. You? You? It's the Carrion. Oh, wait, no, we're the Carrion, aren't we? Duh. We're the Carrion. Because Carrion are the corpses that you pick the meat off of. So that makes us the Carrion. Yes, the new Xbox looks like it will be a good time. I have come to terms with the fact that the new PlayStation looks like it will be a good time as well. I personally will not be getting one right away, but you never know. I might get one. I will admit the hardware looks very nice, and it runs more games than we were initially told. And where PS4 Pro versions are available, PS4 Pro versions will be playable on the PS5. So, well, if the developer makes them available on the PS5. Yes, that's one of the reasons why the Xbox will do very well. Is that it doesn't have Sony's censorship. That said, you know, Atelier Riser 2 comes out soon, and that's managing to do just fine on a Sony platform. Even considering that Sony have got this hard-on for censorship, Riser doesn't appear to be censored at the moment, at least from what we can tell anyway. Yeah. Well, I'll be getting Riser 2 on PC anyway. I've entered a competition to win it on PC on Twitter, and I hope I win, because, well, on platform of choice, not Riser 2, but I can't actually allow comments here, because this game is in full screen, not borderless full screen. How's it going, Wizard? Yes, Sony moved to California, which does affect the company's policies. As much as they would argue it does not, it does. It has had an effect on their policies. This game is so good! Why'd I sleep on this? I think it's because it's one of those games that never looked good in screenshots, but it looks really great in motion. The fluidity of the beast, of the creature. Do not stare into the beam. The Piss 5. Like I said, lovely bit of hardware. Can't fault it. Extremely easy to service. All the sides come off, and the case comes off nice and easy. Replacing parts should be a cinch. It runs PS4 Pro versions of games where applicable. Honestly, it's a beautiful console. But, there's a catch. It's from Sony. All the problems I have with the console are not from a technical point of view, not from a power point of view. I think it's a beautiful bit of kit with a lot of potential. Sony, on the other hand, yeah. They're going to run a very nice machine into the ground with all their Sony shit. But what do we expect, Sony? Oh, I've heard of Lustos. I am very familiar with Lustos, Wizard. Lustos is a fascinating operating system. Fascinating story behind that one. Yeah, Lustos. Temple OS, Lustos. Senile, mentally deranged old man, R.I.P., Terry Davis, created an operating system that he believed allowed him to speak to God. He coded the entire operating system himself, including the debugger, everything. Don't allow that one. Don't allow that one. But yes, he said some interesting things. Yes. There's an excellent video by... Frederick Knudsen about it. So, a Down the Rabbit Hole on the OS, which is very fascinating. If you want to learn more about the man who wrote his own operating system thinking he was a prophet from God, it makes for fascinating viewing. When I watched that video, when I watched it for the first time, I was playing... Yes! Glowing CIA, yes, he did. Apparently he ran one of them over with his car. If you recall. And that's why they were after him. Guy had some problems. Yeah, the Down the Rabbit Hole episode on him is very interesting, because while it points out all his problems as a gentleman with some severe mental issues, it also paints him in a more positive light. You know, explains the impact he had on people around him. You know, all the positive memories people have of the guy. It does a better job of humanizing him than if you read everything on paper. You'd be like, "Oh my god, what the fuck's going on with this guy? He's a lunatic." But Knudsen painted him well. Yeah. But the description states downer topics to a minimum, so let's leave what happened at the end of his life there. If you want to discuss the operating system, you know, I was thinking a while back of setting up a virtual machine to run Lustos. But I don't know how easy it would be to set one up in VMware to run Lustos. I imagine that's got to be a pain in the ass. I'd love to do a stream, you know, OS exploration, you know, almost like urban exploration. Looking into every nook and cranny of the operating system, because it really is fascinating. The guy wrote the whole thing himself. It's crazy. I don't know if the community ever improved his code. I don't know if anybody ever improved his code. He was always very protective of his operating system. People might have done stuff with his code since his passing. I hate this. They got flamethrowers now. They can hear me splashing. They hear me splashing. They hating. Nothing like enjoying a stream and movie to then have the dog throw up on the carpet. I don't know why I'm laughing at that. Is the dog okay? Well, they do say there's a fine line between genius and madness. And I think that's true if you're someone who's minded. You know, if you can think and program on the scale that Terry A. Davis could. I mean, we're talking about someone thinking on a level far greater than any normal person. Well, hold on, that came out wrong, but you know what I mean. You're talking about someone who can handle a lot more than the regular person when it comes to mathematics and programming. The amount of talent you would have to have, the kind of mind you would have to have. Hey, Barney. So what? Did the existence of those robots screw me over? Oh, there's one there who refuses to die. Right, now the door will open. Okay. Woo! It's Barney. Barney the dinosaur. I love you. You love me. I need a colostomy. Man, I took so much damage. That fire is incredible. Of course YouTube censors that. Of course YouTube censors that. Of course it caught fuck. Think about it. What's the first thing someone's going to try and do if they're not allowed to say the F word? They're going to try and spell it PH. Of course they are. So of course YouTube is going to catch that. Your PH comment only got through because Draven allowed it. Well, I presume Draven allowed it. It doesn't actually tell me who approved. Bang, 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 bang. This game is amazing, but I'm sure if you stop playing it, you lose where you got up to. You know what I mean? Like, you forget, have I been here? Did I do this? I wonder what speedruns of this game look like. Probably like flowing water. YouTube programming algorithm looks for context in what people say. It's not very good at this. And they've left their automated systems pretty much in control now. Because they don't have as many people working at the moment. You got hit in the kneecap. What happened? Oh, new power! Gimme, 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 gimme. Bend the light to make an invisibility cloak. Requires energy. You mean I have to be big boy? Oh. Oh. So now I can get electrocuted or some shit. Okay. USB drive, try the second port on the back of the Wii, not the first port. From my experience, I had a dodgy USB drive that hated if you loaded USB-GX loader first. What you had to do was load another program which spun the hard drive, and then within 30 seconds I had to quit out and load another program, USB Loader GX, to actually get games to appear. I know that my setup was fucked. I had a lot of trouble getting shit to work properly. I remember having to pretty much deal with that shit. I won't make the same mistake again. Okay. So I'm going to set I've got a Wii ready to... Is it a hacked one? One to hack. I think it's hacked. No. It's one that's not yet hacked. That I will be modding in the new year. Hopefully the tools and methods have become easier with time. But I don't know if that's the case. Oh, can I not use stealth? Oh, you gotta be... Oh, this is stupid. So I can only use stealth if I'm in small. Okay. Okay. The GameCube Wii. You mean the Wii, not the Wii Mini. The Wii Mini is different to the Wii. The Wii Mini doesn't have the GameCube functionality built in. Regular Wii does. The fucked up Wii that's on its side, isn't that the Wii Mini? The Wii that has a HD output. A HD output that's just upscaled. Oh, is that the second model? Right, okay. I've only ever seen the regular Wii and the Wii Mini here in the UK. Fuck. Anna. Ah! All Wii models can play GameCube games now. Nice. The only reason you can run GameCube games off USB and SD card is because the GameCube SDK is run on dev kits that have USB and SD card. You can use the Wii, the Wii's USB ports, the Wii's SD card slot as GameCube SDK. No, the GameCube hardware is built into the console, as is described. The Wii is The Wii is like 2 GameCubes duct taped together. I've heard that claim before. And there's some merit to it. No, I hadn't noticed it is getting more violent. It's going to be a bunch of angry soccer mums are going to get this game banned. I'd recommend having a decent WAD manager set up anyway. Especially if you want to play any WiiWare or Virtual Console games. And not just Virtual Console games that Nintendo intended you to play, but your own injected ones as well. Of course, there are also better emulation options on the Wii than Nintendo's official emulators. No, the Switch is something completely different, running on NVIDIA Tegra. It is, for all intents and purposes, a tablet. No different to the one that your parents might watch their soap operas on. Yeah, it's an NVIDIA Shield, which is in turn just a tablet, a gaming tablet. It's quite impressive tech, you know. When they showed off the Nintendo Switch in that trailer, the young adult boarding the plane and playing as Nintendo Switch, I was like, bullshit. This kind of tech doesn't exist. And then my friend Alex, who runs a gaming shop, he said, no, think about it. This kind of tech does exist. Like, look at what my mobile phone can run. You know, like, this is just the next step. And that was a really, like, mind-blowing moment for me. Was seeing just how real the Nintendo Switch could actually be. Kind of blew my mind to think that that kind of tech was available, portable. But it is just the natural evolution of the tablet. It's the next step. I need electricity. Never mind. Whatever. Don't talk to Soy about the work. He's taking his mind off the... Ah! I apologize about the wizard. He's lighter than air. Whenever I hear the word wizard, it just makes me think of Rainbow. Yeah, lizard penguin. Alizarin Crimson. That's a point. I might put Bob Ross on to sleep to tonight, seeing as Twitch has those weekend Ross marathons. It's nothing better than waking up to Bob Ross. Hello, man. Thank you for joining me today for another day on planet Earth. These are the colors I'm going to be using today, and I've just asked them to digitally show them to you on the bottom of the screen. Now, what we're going to paint today is another miserable fucking 2020 day. You wanted to segue from the redacted to my marks. Ah. Bob Ross makes great ASMR, especially when you're trying to sleep. He's got a voice that will just... I believe the correct terminology is soporific. Jason Statham was an Olympic diver. The Jason Statham or a different Jason Statham? Because if you're telling me Turkish was an Olympic diver, I'm sorry, but I refuse to believe it. Gemstone therapy video. Is this another one of your weird Canadian things? Are you a Canadian? The Jason Statham was an Olympic diver. Turkish. Well, I never. That is interesting. How does gemstone therapy work? Do you, like, get naked and jump into a bathtub full of little gemstones? Gemstones supposedly possess healing energy that can be beneficial to people. Is this like drinking wheatgrass? Is this like drinking colloidal silver? Perhaps, but people don't drink gemstones. Well, get the Will It Blend people in on that. Fuck. So I have to get through this whole bit without getting set on fire. Oh, God. Okay, let's give it another shot. Gemstones can't be all that rare when I go to the nearby animal park zoo. What do we call it? I think we call it an animal park here in the UK. I go to the nearest animal park and they've got a gift shop absolutely stuffed full of gemstones. It's like, buy this gemstone because it's your birth month gemstone. They can't be all that valuable when you can get them to go in a gift bag. Good point, yes. It depends on the gemstone. I'm talking like this mass-produced shit you get out of gift shops. Right, no getting set on fire. This is really good. Why'd I sleep on this? This is really good. Honestly, I'm impressed. This is just so satisfying to control. Yeah, they're just rocks. They're just rocks. Will it pierogi? Is that a brand of blender? It's probably some Canadian snack. Some Canadian drink. Pierogies are Polish. Tell me more. I buy and consume a lot of Polish food and drink on a regular basis. Perhaps it is time for pierogi ERB bonding. It's Invader Tackle. It's not very effective. Pierogi are filled dumplings made by wrapping unleavened dough around a savory or sweet filling and then cooked in boiling water. Like a donut, without the hole. Mashed potato. Oh, man. Oh, that sounds great. I'm going to have a look in the frozen next time I'm near the Polish supermarket. If they got them, I think I'll buy a packet. Well, depends. If I'm on lunch break at work, I can't exactly buy a packet of frozen items. So I'd have nowhere to keep them. Aged cheddar. I suppose. Morph into a swarm of worms. We finally got it. We finally got the worms. Is it only in water, though? Yeah. Looks like it. Live my dream of exploding into worms. Look, yeah, he did. He opened the door, saw me, shut the door, and then I ripped the door off the hinges. I'm like, no you don't. I really should have respected the badassery that is pretending not to notice the giant eldritch abomination. So what's the robot from RoboCop doing in here? Oh, it's not, because it actually had somebody piloting it. Did I have a No. I didn't. It's like, did I have a biomass here? No. No, I didn't. It was down here somewhere. Nope. It's a teleport. Hey, that's pretty stellar. Drag him into the water. It's mine now. I opened this door, didn't I? Up we go. Yes, good old GPA temp. It's where all the Switch news is. If you know what I mean. Hint, hint. I'm playing this longer than I expected I would. Should have really treated this as a Game Pass Gala. Long story short, yes, this does add value to the Game Pass. Can't actually get through that hole yet. software system. But yeah, you got the basic idea. So, what does it want me to do with the thin me? Yes. No, I got it. I just got to use everything I've learned so far. If I think about it cleverly, I'll figure it out. Just requires thought. Getting shot from this guy. Charge. Hi, Groot. Groot, who isn't Groot. How's it going? Maybe I need more. Oh no. I can open that up. I'm not stuck yet. Bet that's opened those doors as well. Nope. Okay. Whew, what a relief. Spaceballs reference, what? Did I reference Spaceballs? Who likes to play FIFA here? Nope. Well, I mean, I have played a FIFA game in the past, but... Are football games my scene? No. Not a chance. It's time to take poo-poo. He keeps opening the door and I'm there. Let's see how he likes it this time. He's not bothered. He's accepted his fate. It's like Happy Wheels. Bang, 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 bang. Playing with my food. Time to take a piss. Why aren't you jumping on me? I'll do it fucking later. Lair. It's from a video. Mario takes a piss. I've played it on stream before. G'day, mate. I'm not sure I can do an Australian accent. Apparently I can do Scottish as well. So sure. Yeah, only Soybomb can do that particularly good Damon Gant. It's come to the point where I will only accept that voice for Damon Gant. Maybe I'll do it fucking later. This game is fantastic. God damn. Well, I presume culo means butt, right? Italian, right? What's... But for the other word, I'm not so sure. I know culo is butt. Oh, right, okay. I see. It's that kind of sentiment. Aha. Save and retrieve biomass. No. I want to... Oh, never mind. Oh, that's blocked off. Maybe I am being a stupid damn. Aha! Full systems. Full power. No, it's still activated, isn't it? No, I got string now. Yeah. Of course it's going to be that. Of course it's going to be. But now I'm out of... Right, okay. I see. It's a bit circumlocutory, but otherwise relatively straightforward. Fuck balls. Back I go. In and around. Go in with low expectations and you'll enjoy it. I always laugh because people rip on me when I say that about a film or a game. I'm like, go in with low expectations. People rip on me. Like, that's not advertising the film to me. It's like, no, it's giving people the right level of expectations. If I tell you it's a masterpiece and you come back saying it's a masterpiece of shit, no, I only have myself to blame for falsely bigging it up. If something's kind of shit, and I'm recommending it to someone, I'm going to tell them it's kind of shit. I think it's only fair. Oh, that was amazing. I got way too much joy out of that. What did I just read? What did I just read? Yeah, long before that terminology. Well, long before that terminology was widely used. Oh god, don't get me started on V and other such boards. Fuck. Raided by hate. You know what? I would take getting raided by hateful people, because at least it means I'm getting raided. V is a board on a popular internet message board, I guess would be the correct way to describe it. I'm sure people who frequent V would hate their website being referred to as a message board, but I guess it's pretty accurate. Are you implying you've stooped so low as to accepting any kind of attention so long as your existence is justified? I sure hope not. Your existence is a great thing, man. I appreciate that. My existence is a great thing that is unfortunately doomed to be known by very few people. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Says the guy who is just begging for horrible people to raid him just so he gets attention. I missed out on the big moment. When I should have been streaming, I was trying to make video content. I honestly missed out on the big wave. I was streaming 10 years ago. I was on Justin TV 10 years ago. I just didn't stick it. We've all made our mistakes in the past. We've all had our opportunities to shine, which we may have missed. Again, I'm okay with that. We'll come to terms with it. So how exactly do I get out of here then? Oh, I'd have to pull that up. I mean, I've gone all this way around. Do not seek validation from others. You've got a point. You got a point. I should own myself. But there's nothing wrong with me owning myself and wanting myself to be better and bringing about meaningful change in my life because I want to. There's nothing wrong with that. Not bringing about change to impress other people, but bringing about change because it's what I want to do. Shit. Got him. No one manipulates me. Don't have to worry about that. Why is this locked off? No, I'm not familiar with that person. Not heard of them anyway. I may have heard the name, but outside of the name, no, nothing. It's a one-way switch. Oh, the door's open. Okay, yeah. Nice. Okay, I managed to stumble upon the answer. Go team. Right, okay. I'm sure there are some people who believe him as well, I would imagine. Nice one. Alright. I can go down here. Guys with guns. Guys with guns. He should be dead. Okay. Nice one. Imagine being that guy. It's like, what the fuck was that? Just my imagination. Where's all this blood come from? I'm sure I'm just imaginating things. Assume direct control of other organisms. What? Abe's Odyssey much? And I can teleport to where they... Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I can use it to teleport. That is... fucking... marvelous. Where was the place I was trying to break into? Yeah. Okay. Being able to control them is so satisfying. Buy a Coke, human. Some Nietzsche. Ah. Hey guys. Oh, I don't know what came over me. Oh, egads. I'm hearing the achievement beeps, but I'm not seeing them. Oh, water level rising. This is such a satisfying game to look at. Armored warfare facility. Oh no. %, huh? That'll be 100 soon enough. I need to go back though and pull that switch. Oh, it's already pulled. Okay. So that's a hub level, and then these are separate areas. I see. Okay, no, yeah, I make sense of this. Okay. So it's kind of like a Metroid, in the sense of you've got areas like Norfair and whatever, and they're all part of the one planet. Yeah, I get a lot of Metroid out of this. Is there any reason why the game has been luring me back this way? Maybe I get to do something with these soon. Yeah. Definitely. Squeeze in. Metroid 4 will come in 2020. Joke's on you. It's not coming at all. Here's what we know about Metroid Prime 4. Metroid Prime 4 was in development. Metroid Prime 4 got restarted because development wasn't going as planned. Metroid Prime 4 is currently in development. That's all we know. That's all we know. That's all we know. I'd love it if we knew more. Who am I kidding? I'm not a big fan of that franchise. Metroid in general, and then Metroid Prime I never really was into. I still think Nintendo has missed a trick, not having a Metroid Prime trilogy re-release on the Switch, considering that it's Nvidia Tegra and the Nvidia Shield already has GameCube games in China. Seems kind of crazy to me to not have Metroid trilogy being ported. You see, that's the problem. Being ported, it should already have come out. They're taking far too long. Far too long. I know the thing to do, it's hurting me. You're so close, but so far. Ugh. I was kind of hoping I could move it with this. Hold on. Duh. Duh. Okay. Wait, why should everything be ported? Good point. The Nintendo Switch is at this point ports and indie games, right? Gotcha. He drowned. Oh, no. Can't eat him though. Well, the solution can only be in this area. Because I've only got this small area to work with. Can't grab that. Can't grab that. I can possess dead people? Oh, that's sweet. That is so sweet. Give me a new power. I'm ready. Hundreds of deadly keratin spikes. And then I just run into enemies with them. Oh. Oh, that is immensely satisfying. Speaking of Epic giving away games, Absu this week. Absu! That's nuts. I forgot something. In the last room. Aha! Thank you. Oh, just one door this time. I'm trying to remember where that was. Do I get a map? Hmm. 30-second delay on the chat. Is it that bad? Ah! I see, yeah. This is how I get through the door I just opened. Okay. Cool. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna learn the skill to open these next. Yeah, I think it's about 5 seconds, 6 seconds. The chat delay at the moment. Highlands. The outdoors. So much for the outdoors, it's the indoors again. But I've seen that. I've been on the other side of that. Yeah, I'm definitely learning that skill soon. The PSN store on the web won't sell PS3, PSP, or Vita games. Oh no. How will I get abs animals now? It's laggy for you as well, so it's not just me. No one told me there'd be dumb puzzles. Nobody told me there'd be dumb puzzles. So I can't climb that. To go this way. Escape, do you play with a joystick? I am playing with an Xbox 360 controller. Daxter on PSP? Nah. It's an alright game, but nah. I still use a 360 controller on PC. Occasionally, I use the Xbox One controller. But it's rare. When I was playing Tony Hawk, I was in the mood to play it with the Xbox One controller. Oh, that blew up my gun. Oh. Sorry. Yeah, this is the first I'm learning of a Neopets PSP game. Next, you'll tell me it was published by Konami. Nintendo doesn't allow for a lot of very sensible things. I think because they like to have everything locked down. Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. Right, okay. Right, I get it. They told me a lot in zero text. I love it. They can tell me so much with so little. There's not enough games that tell their story like this. It's great. I approve. Super Monkey Ball Adventure. No. Don't bother. Don't bother. Don't bother. No need. Silent Hill Origins for PSP. Okay, fun fact about Origins on PSP. There's a PS2 version as well, and it's practically the same, but there's one major difference. The PS2 version... has upgraded character models. And some of them are pretty nice, and others are quite a drastic change on the character's actual appearance. Honestly, if you were going to play a version of that game, I would still recommend the PS2 version. But it really depends how much you like the classic survival horror, the tank control survival horror, because if you're not a big fan of that genre, I would say avoid the classic Silent Hill games like the plague. They're all tank controls, and in the cases where they give you a relative control, it doesn't feel right. Silent Hill 2, for example, on PC, gives you a relative control, so you can control it based on where the camera's pointing, and that's just messy. That's just messy. Trying to play Silent Hill like that is just messy. I think I will return to Downpour tomorrow. Give it another chance, another shot. I wasn't sure if I would. I'll give it one more chance. If not, I'll move on to another Silent Hill. I've got plenty of them. I'm quite happy with not doing any major games now. Like doing smaller things. Stuff like this where I'll play it long enough to get my fill and then move on. I'm not going to run out of games. I've explained, right, my issues with Downpour, right? That as a Silent Hill game, it's boring. And wrong. Oh, for fuck's sake. yeah, as Garlips said today, Silent Hill adjacent. Like, it doesn't really take place in the town all that much. I can explain the logic behind Garlips, or you can just ask my brother to explain the logic about Garlips next time he turns up at a stream. I totally get where you're coming from on that, and Mr. X is very, very aggressive in that RE2. He's very, very aggressive in that remake. They've made him absolutely frightening. Do you play fighting games like Mortal Kombat? I have been known to dabble in fighting games. I don't play them competitively or professionally. When it comes to a fighting game, what I'm more into is the characters, the story. To me, that's more important in a fighting game than the gameplay mechanics. But, I have been known to dabble. I know how to pull off my shoryukens and whatnot. I've played a Street Fighter or two in my time. Do I profess to being any good at them? Not at all. But do I like to discover a new fighting game and learn the moves and learn who the characters are? Yeah. I have a very casual interest when it comes to fighting games. But yeah, I do play them from time to time. The last modern fighting game I bought brand new was Soul Calibur 6? Is it 6? One that's on Steam, yeah. Soul Calibur 6. And I bought it brand new because of the character creator. Because it was the same one I'd played. It's the same character creator I used in Soul Calibur 5. I was ready to make custom characters and fuck about. Assholes. Yep. I do it that way. Much more effective. If you were to ask me what my favorite fighting game is, what would be the fighting game series I put the most time into, and I think I care the most about the characters in? Honestly, I would say Soul Edge, Soul Calibur. Yeah, I would say the Soul series. I think the Soul series is my favorite fighting game franchise. If I could only have one game. Ooh, if I could only have one game. Then I would switch franchise if I could only have one game. I would say Dead or Alive Dimensions on the Nintendo 3DS. My logic for this is simple. Dead or Alive Dimensions is DOA light. It slows down the combat in the story mode to show you exactly when to use your powers. Not powers, your moves. Like, it explains to you the triangle system, and it says, okay, this is the exact time you're going to want to use this power-up. Not power-up, this move. This is exactly the time you want to do a grab. It's exactly the time you want to do a throw. The story mode in that game, which is a very lengthy story mode, which gives you an opportunity to play as all of the characters, which is very nice. That story mode also takes you through the entire mechanics of Dead or Alive. Then you've got the 3D model viewer. There's just so much content. That 3DS game is packed. If you're a fan of DOA, that game is packed with content. And then using your play coins every day to unlock figurines. You can then pose. It's really quite impressive what you can do with it all together. Such a large game. I need to figure out how I'm going to activate this when I'm not away. When I'm away from it. Oh god, you can tell I'm tired now. Fuck. You can tell I'm smooth braining now. Might have to stop soon. Yeah, I'm really smooth braining now. But it hasn't necessarily been a long day. It's been an uneventful day. Then again, I have streamed twice. If I could work out where else I could go, that would be a start. Do I just have to be fast? Could you imagine if that's the answer? Oh, if it didn't do a cutscene, that would be the answer. But it's obviously not the answer, because it does a cutscene. Doesn't look so good resized like that, does it? There we go. I'm genuinely stuck in like this tiny puzzle. Netscape Composer. Netscape Navigator. What's a web page? It's all right here at your fingertips. And then there's Speemail. Take a shit. Oh, classic. I have been stuck on this puzzle for 5 minutes. This reminds me of the Tales of Vesperia streams on PS3 where I would get drunk and then be on the same text box for 20 minutes while I'm making a political rant. Do you remember that? Do you remember those? I'm stuck, mate. I'm stuck. This is driving me mad. Pepperidge Farm remembers. The water doesn't come down here. Oh. You've got to be fucking... Something like this, right? Now, I haven't got it yet, but it's something like that. It's definitely something like that. Yeah. Because I can possess people who are dead, can't I, if they haven't been ripped into shreds? Ah! Oh! You've been gnomed! Oh! Fucking hell. Smooth brain. Oh, that feels much better. Excuse me, sir. Oh, fuck. They knew it was me. What gave me away? Was it the hello, my fellow human part? Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime yow. Can I not turn this off? Yoink. New power. Give me. Wow. Furthermore, I can now pull the metal plugs out. And I've gained another health bar. So the puzzles revolve around how much health I have. As each size has its own powers. Right. Okay. I see. How long is Carrion? 8 hours? How long to eat Carrion? Between 4 and 8 hours. Thanks, PC Mag. Story, 4 hours. Mine near the end, then? No. At this point, I mean, I might as well do a part 2. Gosh darn. Oh. Oh. I'm really feeling the smoothness, so maybe it's about time I went to bed. Good shout, Draven. Good shout. Maybe we could do an hour of World of Horror. I can show everyone how I'm still shit at that game. Still shit at it. Okay. Well, I can't do the sign off from here because it's a Windows application. But I can do the sign off from here. What? No. Not Silent Hill. Carrion. Carrion, my wayward son. There'll be sleep now, I am done. Lay my weary head to rest. Stream again tomorrow. Yeah. Until next time. If we sleep that long. Bye-bye.
If you are a boy and you see a pretty girl, let it go ding ding.